In 2018, AGU launched its Voices for Science program to train scientists in science policy and in media and community outreach. Natalie Raia is a postdoctoral research associate in the School of Information at the University of Arizona. And just recently, she was selected to be a 2023-2024 Voice for Science. She joins us today to talk about the program. Thanks for being here, Natalie. Tell me about the Voices for Science program.
So this is a program that AGU runs on an annual basis, and it involves people from all different career stages who are interested in becoming advocates for and communicators for science and the value of science. And so we have a cohort of people that come together, scientists from across the US, Canada, and Europe, and we receive training through AGU, and then over the course of the year, we each execute outreach tasks where we're based. And we have this network that helps us develop programs and outreach that we do where we are.
It sounds really cool. What made you want to get involved?
I was in the middle of my PhD. I worked on rock geochemistry, and I wanted to find a way to kind of feel more connected to people and find ways to better communicate my science. And so this was a fantastic opportunity that allowed me to still continue to do my research and simultaneously get training in outreach and support.
Why do you think it's important to train scientists in communication, in media relations, in public policy? Like, what's the benefit of doing this?
I think, increasingly with social media and news sources, we have a great need for hearing the voices of scientists and explaining and bringing the science to people. You know, taxpayers invest a lot of money into the research that we ultimately conduct, and so I think we also have a responsibility to tell people what we're doing and share the exciting work we're doing and the realities of the scientific process.
Yeah. I'm curious, I'm assuming you received some training on this, on like how to do these kinds of things. Like what did that look like? How did that sort of proceed?
We were all brought together in DC for a 2-day workshop, and that kind of kicks off the Voices for Science program. We hear from people that are both at AGU and also are kind of out on the ground, so to speak, in DC doing this work. And so we have conversations and goal setting. And then really the rest is kind of learning by doing. And over the course of the year, we also have access to a number of other types of webinars where we receive guidance on best practices for communicating with staffers, but communicating with the public, whether you're doing K through 12 outreach versus talking to news media, et cetera.
So you have to kind of be able to take what you're working on and be able to talk about it in a wide variety of fashions, depending on who your audience is.
Exactly. It's a lot of learning to tailor your message and kind of meet people where they are and understanding what might be compelling to different people, what their interests are.
How does the Voices for Science fit in with this year's theme of open science?
We talk about open science from a scientist's perspective. It means things related to publications and data access and data availability, but there's also kind of a broader umbrella that's about who is the science for, who has access to the scientific results, and certainly the public and outreach is a part of that. And so absolutely, I think Voices for Science and communicating science to the public is part of open science.
Great. Natalie Raia, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks.